Right, so today I just want to show you guys my my knot that I use for connecting braid to a monofilament leader. It's really easy. I can do it while I'm on the kayak. It doesn't take very long. What I do is I just pretty much do a back-to-back uni knot. So I'll start with the braid. This is 50-pound braid, by the way. And I'm going to make a double line, just like that. Make it a pretty long one, so you got lots to work with. Then what I do is I take that double line and I fold it over to make almost like a loop, like that. All right, and you'll see this little part is underneath over there. And then what I do is I'm going to take the mono. This is 60-pound mono. What I'll usually do is I'll go 50-pound braid to 60-pound mono, and then I've got a swivel and then 80-pound onto a live bait hook. And this is usually my setup for live baiting from the kayak for kingfish. Right, so I take the 60-pound mono and I lay it over that loop, just like that. Right, now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this end, the looped end, and I'm going to wrap it through 7 times. Right, and then just very slowly pull it together so that it makes a nice, neat, almost like a figure 8, like that. And then I'm not going to pull it too tight yet, because what I'm going to do is pretty much exactly the same thing, but on the side with the mono. So I'm going to loop the mono over. There's no need to do a double line. I'll loop the mono over so it looks like that. And then the same thing, I'm going to wrap it through this and around the braid. But I'm only going to do that about 4 times. Just like that. And then same thing, we're going to pull it slowly and then just wet it. A little bit spit. Just pull it real slowly, like that. And then just gently pull the 2 knots together. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten the braid knot. So it's nice and tight. And then I can tighten down on the knot in the mono. You can pull it as tight as you can. Make sure there's no way that the knot's coming out. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to trim that tag end, and I've just got that one to trim off, and I'm left with a nice neat knot. And one big problem that you have with connecting braid to mono is that sometimes the braid can cut into the monofilament and then your knot fails. This way you've just got 2 knots back to back pulling on each other. You don't have braid cutting into mono. Yeah, and that's it. That's my trusted, tried and tested, old faithful braid to mono knot.